The reason I haven't told my family about the reverting, it's I don't mind. If I tell my family members, the most they can tell me, it's they'll start talking behind me or whatsoever. They might not like it or whatsoever. But then the only reason I'm worried about of telling my family members. I can tell my mom, I can tell my mom anytime, but then I'm even waiting for the right time. But then I can, even if I was supposed to tell my mom, I can tell her even today or today or tomorrow, or even now I can tell her that, okay, mom, I've reverted, I'm no more Hindu, I'm Islam, I'm a Muslim, I'm, practicing Islam, and this is the right path, and she won't go against me, she will support me, but then again, she will tell me, okay, fine, if you want to do whatever you want to do, but then it's inside the, behind the curtains, don't do anything like that in front of my family members or whatsoever, like my uncles and aunts and all that, because I don't mind if they come to find out. The only problem comes, it's, they will start taunting my mother, or they'll start giving problems to my mother. Well, not problems as in such, but, just like keep on talking, oh, look at your son, he's changed to Islam, or because he got married to a Shia girl or a Muslim girl, he's changed to Islam, and, he's doing this and he's doing that, and we told her, we told him, not to do this, not to get, not to get married to her, and, all those things. So she will, they will start telling my mother, every now and then, and this is the only thing, this is the only factor which I'm trying to avoid. Not to give unnecessary stress to my mother, and for no reason, like people talking about me to her, and even though it's true, but then whether like me, I've changed the religion, I'm happy about it, but then them telling to her, and then from inside, she is not happy, and listening to people talking about me, and obviously no one's mother likes it, like anyone talking about her son. So that's the only thing, I'm stopping. But then obviously, as time comes, so at the same time, the another reason is, I'm not yet settled well properly. And at times, okay, of course, Allah is there to guide you, to guide you, to lead you to the right path. And, He has written your destiny. But then again, at times, it's like, we might need someone's help here and there at times, like, in future. So, at the same time, I'm still studying. So I feel personally, I feel that this is not the right time for me to go and disclose to my family members, okay, this is the thing. I feel that, when time comes, once I'm properly settled, once I'm on my own, properly settled, then I'll disclose to my family members and, tell them. If I can, okay, before that I can disclose to my mother, I can tell her. She won't mind, but again, I'm just waiting for the right time, and, she will keep it within the, between me and her itself, and but obviously she won't tell to any of the family members. But with respect to other family members, as time comes, they'll come to know. I guess they'll automatically come to know, that I've changed the religion. Because also the second reason is I'd gone to this Hajj exhibition in British Museum, and purposely I just thought, like, at a British Museum and at Hajj exhibition, what an experience, and surely one must visit once in a lifetime, to Hajj. So, and, they came to read, someone read and, told my aunt, and my aunt started telling my mom, oh, I guess he's more getting deep into religion, Islam and all these things. So I guess through my actions in one way or the other way, I guess they might just come to know that, I've either accepted Islam, or they might be having doubt, and as time comes by closer, and I feel, okay, this is the right time for me to tell my family members, I will just disclose them and tell them, okay, I've accepted Islam, this is my religion, and, I'm happy about it. Islam has a very, it teaches as well that, you have to respect your parents, and it's also mentioned in the Quran that even though you think that your parents are not doing the right thing in terms of doing shirk, and you come to know that, accepting Islam and shirk is wrong, but don't disrespect them. You have to respect your parents, whatever the case is, whatsoever the case is. And yeah, I respect her, and throughout my life, I'll respect her, and I'll always respect her. And there is no way out of disrespecting my parents, because they are the one who brought me into this world, and they are the ones who made my journey from the beginning all the way till here. They've taken, they've always been there during my good times and bad times, from beginning all the way till now. And having me accepting Islam, and because she doesn't like it, and there is no way out that I disrespect her whatsoever. But then I'm just praying to Allah, as I said before, that I will try and always pray to Allah as well, to give her some strength as well, as when time comes, for her to accept Islam as well. But then, mashallah, till now I don't disrespect her to my parents. Of course, there has been occasions and times when, again, when the frustration is there, when you're frustrated at certain things, when things are not going in the right way according to you, what you plan, and when you then things don't go, things goes in a wrong way, and your frustration, everything come, you try and take it out on someone, like you get angry on your father, or you get angry on your mother, or whatsoever. But even till now, sometimes happens, I do get angry on her, but straight away then I pray to Allah to forgive me, what I've just done, I got angry on her whatsoever. But then again, it's one of those things that Allah will never forgive you. He'll forgive you for one mistake, the same mistake you do, but not forgive you the same mistake you continue doing it every now and then, even though after you've asked for forgiveness. So I'm trying my best, of course, in terms of respecting, I do respect her, but trying my best not to, get angry or whatsoever, and try and respect her as Allah wants me to respect, my mother. When I went for Hajj exhibition, mashallah, it was beautifully done and portrayed, and so many people came, and one of them was, I had gone as well with my wife, Salina, and we had gone for the Hajj exhibition, and just being there, it's like it was so amazing, it was so beautiful. It was just like, it makes you feel that, you should, if you have the means to go to the Hajj, it's better you just go right now. After this Ramadan, to go, and after accepting Islam, it has given me that positive feeling that I should, and I feel like doing Hajj this year as well. But okay, because of certain circumstances or so, which I may do, I may not do, I don't know, but inshallah, if not this year, then I'll try my best to do it as soon as possible by next year or whatsoever. But the feeling is there that I want to do, and inshallah, definitely I'll do it. And there is no way out that I don't do it. And that's the one thing I want to go and have the experience. And go and see the house of Allah, we say, like in Hajj, and Kaaba, and you pray there, and at least once in a lifetime I want to go there. If not this year, then probably next year I want to go, because I've got this sort of strength as well, that that's making me feel to go there. But maybe because of a couple of reasons, perhaps it might not allow me to go this year, so maybe I'll try my best to go next year. But inshallah, I'll try my best to perform Hajj, definitely. After finishing my study, because because I'm doing SEC, I've still got 7 papers to do, so I'll be sitting for 4 papers in June, 3 papers in December. But that's provided if I finish it in one go, it's like, passing in one go. Otherwise, if there is any slippage in any of the paper, then I have to, it goes back somewhere in June next year. But after finishing 4 papers now, and after because I'm doing my registry on 4th of July, and after doing my registry, I'm planning to go to Dar es Salaam and see how things are, because my wife's father, he's having a small business, a transportation business in Tanzania, in Dar es Salaam, and perhaps I feel like that he might need my help as well. So I may go Dar es Salaam and try and set up this business, or try and give him hand in starting this business. And mashallah, inshallah, if it goes well, then I will see what to do, whether to stay there or to come back, or that's I haven't decided yet. But then a long-term plan, it's trying to settle down here. Because after my registry, obviously, whether I go Dar es Salaam or not, and even if I go, then I'll have to come back at some stage after starting the business and establishing the business, and provided it's running smoothly and properly. Because once I apply, then I have to apply for the spouse visa, and then I to get 2 years visa, and then I start working, and then get a 3rd-year visa, and then indefinite. So long-term plan, maybe you can say that it's to stay in the UK. But then short-term, you can say it's either here and there, like to go to Dar es Salaam, see how the business opportunities are, or come back, or if not with her father's business, and things that doesn't turn out well, then try and see if there is at all any opportunity, whether perhaps I can do it on my own to get a good living. But obviously, in the way of Allah, and do it the business the way He wants, and in a right way and in a right path. But long-term plan is to stay here. But short-term, maybe to do here and there business, if possible. If business, I can't do business, then maybe just come back and start working. Look for a good permanent job, and start working here. So it all depends. It's all up to Allah. Just pray to Him, and take me to the right path, and guide me to the right path, and make my life easier. That's it. I'm very happy. I'm coming from Dar es Salaam, and I've changed to Islam, and if in case I have to go back to Dar es Salaam, whether it's short term or long term or whatsoever, things will be very difficult for me to accommodate in Dar es Salaam, because Dar es Salaam, there are so many people who know me personally, and personally they know me very well, whether they're friends or family members or whatsoever, and it will be very difficult, honestly speaking, it will be very, very difficult to adjust in Dar es Salaam, because again, you cannot avoid being a Muslim, being accepting Islam and being a Muslim, and you avoid because of the surrounding, as I said before, surrounding people, your friends, family members also, and you avoid going to mosque and to pray and be inside, in a closed situation, and you just pray at your place, at your house, or at your flat or whatsoever, and then avoid going to to mosque or whatsoever for any religious function or whatsoever, in order to avoid people seeing you that, oh, you're going to mosque, or you have accepted Islam or whatsoever. Initially, it will be a very difficult situation. But then, since Allah has given me this strength to accept Islam, and has given me, I've come till here. So then, obviously, I guess He will help me as well to pass me through those difficult times as well. In Dar es Salaam, if it happens for me to go back to Dar es Salaam for any reason, and if people come to find out, then I have the guts, or a way to answer people, that okay, fine, I've accepted Islam, this is the reality, this is the reason I've accepted Islam, this is the reality. Everyone, to do a small dawah sort of thing so I'm just, praying to Allah to give me that strength when time comes, and to be with me, and to overcome that problem. If anyone comes to find out and people start talking about me or to me, then I can tell them, this is the reality, this is the truth, this is my religion, I've accepted it. Whether you want to accept it or not, it's all up to you. But this is my personal choice, and it's not because of my wife or because of someone else or being forced to get into this religion. So I'll just pray to Allah to give me strength when time comes, whether with my family members here or in Dar es Salaam, to face these people. So he has given me strength till now to accept Islam. So I'm hoping to give me strength in future as well. I'm very lucky. I feel myself to be very lucky to choose Islam because it is very few people, especially from my religion, especially from Hinduism, or Jainism or whatsoever, changing, that religion and accepting Islam. It's very, the proportion, the amount of people changing, the percentage-wise is very less compared to people changing, let's say, from Christianity to Islam, or maybe Judaism or other religion, to Islam. Hinduism and Jainism also changing to Islam. It's very less proportion. I mean, apart from other countries, I'm talking about Dar es Salaam or Tanzania and maybe here. And I'm very lucky. I feel like very lucky, and to be among one of those people, one of those small groups who are changing from Hinduism and coming to the right religion. I feel very happy and very lucky as well. And thanks to Allah as well to give me. For giving me the strength and to accepting this religion. And I feel, and my last comment to everyone, whoever of course is watching, including non-Hindus, non-Muslims like Hindus or other religion, is don't follow the media. Don't follow the media. Media is always there to give negativity, a misconception about the religion, about any other things. If you want to know the truth, go and read the Holy Scripture, the Holy Book, the Holy Quran. Just read. There's no harm in reading it. Just for your own knowledge, just to get the idea, what the religion is. Just read the Quran. I mean, if there's any verses or anything you don't understand, skip it. Go or try and consult some other people if you have time and if you feel like to get more knowledge. If you don't, then you just continue reading some of the chapters or whatsoever, and at least just read. Gain the knowledge. You will come to know what the reality is, what the religion is, and how beautiful the religion is, rather than you follow the media and have absolutely grudge on Muslim people. Or he's a Muslim and they do like this, they are like this, they are like this. Rather than having grudge, read about the religion itself, read about the Islam, read about the books, read the hadiths, try and do some research here and there. You'll get the knowledge slowly. The more you read, the more negativity will just go out of your mind, and that might perhaps help you to follow, to come closer to Islam and perhaps the life hereafter as well. And that's what all we are here, to live this temporary life, and main ultimate goal is to have a good life in the life hereafter. So that's all my last message to everyone is, don't go for the media after the media. Look for the book, read the books, seek some knowledge. Not necessarily you have to change it, but that's it. Just try and gain some knowledge rather than having grudge on people or Muslims or the religion itself as a whole.